Welcome to Reddit Storytime. Today we're gonna see a post on r/EntitledParents. Today's post is about an entitled lady who thinks that you're a pervert for liking video games in your adulthood. Too old to enjoy video games? This makes me a pervert, I guess. So, I recently went to Walmart. I don't generally go to Walmart because I don't like the atmosphere, but been stuck at home for a while and needed some social interaction, and wanted to grab some stuff to work on the outside area. Just some plants and soil and whatnot. While walking through Walmart, I decided I would look at the video game section. I was looking at the Nintendo section when I noticed that they have one new Nintendo 2DS XL left. Not only is this the last one, it's the last Nintendo console they have. I was blown away. Recently been doing some DoorDash to earn some extra cash, so I decided to splurge. I grabbed the person and was talking about honoring the GameStop price. Walmart still offers the price match guarantee, and GameStop had theirs $50 cheaper. The person agrees and says he needs to find someone with keys to open the case. I stand there waiting, flipping through Reddit for about 10 minutes or so, when a woman, EP for entitled parent, her son, Brat, and a Walmart associate comes up. I look up, nod my head, and look back at my phone. Out of the blue, I hear the kid shout, "That one right there!" The shouting had startled me, so I looked up to see the Walmart associate, WA, getting ready to unlock the case. I then stop him and say, "Excuse me, I've been here for about 10 minutes waiting for someone to unlock the case to grab that item. Keep in mind that the only item in the case is the Nintendo DS. EP. Well, sorry to beat you to it. Better luck next time. Maybe you should grow up instead of wasting your time on stuff made for kids." I kid you not, these are her exact words. No exaggeration. I was immediately furious, and it takes a lot to push me over the edge. How could you talk to a total stranger like that? I wasn't rude in the slightest, just mentioned I had been waiting for someone already. Now I understand. Am I really such a jerk that I'm going to deprive a kid, maybe 10 years old, of the only DS they have? Well, yes, merely because I had been waiting and she was so rude about it. Me. Ma'am, that was uncalled for. There is no need to be rude. I've been waiting for a WA for almost 15 minutes to get this item, and unless you've been waiting longer, I'm gonna stand firm that I have the right to it. EP. That's total garbage! I've been waiting here for almost an hour, and been waiting for WA, Walmart associate, for almost that whole time to unlock the case. WA, secretly my hero. Wait, you just came up to me a few minutes ago. If this guy's been waiting longer, it's his discretion on what he wants to do. EP. I had asked someone before you, duh. Not a joke, she just said duh. Where is the manager? This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna tell my son, who has wanted this for over a year, that he can't get one because some pervert wants to play with kids' toys. I'd like to reiterate that few will believe this, but this story is true, and there is little to no exaggeration at all. This woman really was this crazy. Brat. Mom, tell him to get it! Tell him to get it! At this point, the kid keeps chanting this because the WA has stopped until the manager arrives. EP. Wow, you're really going to make a child cry over your selfishness? You really are a piece of work, you know that? Do you know how sad it is to let a child cry because you are literally taking a toy right out of his hands? WA. Ma'am, please calm down. There's no need to be nasty. The manager will come and we'll see who inquired first. This whole time, I kept completely quiet. WA, the first one I had asked to open the case, comes up. We call him WA2. WA2, sorry that took so long. I couldn't find a key. Is there a problem? At this point, the two WAs are discussing the situation. I am texting the insanity of this to my wife, and the kid is crying really loudly. Finally, the manager arrives, WM. WM goes and talks to the two WAs for a few minutes, and EP answers her phone. EP. I know I'm taking too long. Some pervert is trying to take the last toy, and the moron at Walmart is actually trying to let a grown man take a toy away from a kid. I know, what a joke. It's okay, the manager is here. WM then signals for me to walk over away from the kid and the mother. WM. So, based on what I know of the situation, you were here first. Now that means it's up to you. What do you want to do? I understand this lady has been very rude, but I just wanted to talk with you for a second. I'm keen to keep things calm over here, so what I can do is give you the original discount plus $20 additional off when the next round comes in if you're okay with waiting. Me. I'll admit I'm not stoked about it, but I appreciate your help. WM. Thank you. This entire time, EP went off at the WA, claiming that this has been by far the most insane thing she's ever seen. Walmart supports perverts like me, then calling the news and then informing them that they let a pervert buy all of the kids' toys right in front of the kids' eyes. WM. Okay, this gentleman has decided to wait for them to come back in stock if you want to take this one. EP. This is for real. Are you kidding me? This moron kept me here for over 20 minutes? It was more like 10, tops. Just to finally agree to let my son have it? Screw him! WM. I spoke with him and we came to an agreement on terms that worked best for everyone involved. EP. Wait. He was the person who caused all this nonsense, and you're offering him free stuff? That's stupid. I was the one that was subject to sitting here while he played his stupid game. What are you gonna do for me for my time and letting this make my son so upset? WM. Ma'am, you are getting the item. I'm sorry that this took a second, but I had to get all of the information. EP. That doesn't answer my question. You are letting this loser get all kinds of discounts for literally being a creep and a moron and making my son cry, and I get nothing but what I deserve in the first place? God, this is insane, and Walmart corporate will be hearing about this. At this point, I walk away and chuckle to myself. A week later, I got the call that they had another one in and went to pick it up. Wow. Just wow. Wow, I won't lie, with her acting like that, I would have told the manager that I changed my mind and that I would be buying it today. The audacity of some people just astounds me. Our next post is about a Karen who thinks her son can get away with anything, and it seems she thinks that she can get away with anything too. I have to say, people are disgusting when it comes to the treatment of the disabled, and the less geriatric you are, the worse it is. I, 34-year-old female, was in a car accident a few years ago and use a cane to walk. But if we did any outings, I would have to use the motorized cart or wheelchair as my leg doesn't last much longer than 5 minutes. We went to the aquarium where it was a little crowded, so I rented a scooter and my wife, 30-year-old female, walked alongside me taking pictures. We waited our turn to get up close to one of the main tanks. I moved up as close as I could so nobody would cut in front of me because it happens all the time. Suddenly, an entitled mother told her entitled kid, 7-year-old male, not only to go in front of me in the small space there was between my front guard and the glass, but said it was fine when EK started crawling on my scooter. Then, when I told him he can't crawl on it, EM freaked out saying I was too young to need a scooter. Anyways, so she just knew I was faking, so let him play. My mouth agape at this point, terrified at the torrent of words about to stream from my wife's mouth, yet excited to see her tear this EM to shreds. My wife is not a confrontational person except when it comes to someone doing me wrong. As I'm staring at the explosion about to happen, EK snatches my cane from my lap and starts running away with it. The explosion gets louder as my wife turns her attention to the EK, who thinks he can swing it around wildly right next to all of these tanks. My wife snatches my cane back from him quickly and tells him that it isn't a toy. EM started raging at the top of her lungs. Never go near my child, and who are you to discipline him? She has the scooter and doesn't need it right now, and he was just being friendly. At this point, my wife turns on her comm somehow and looks at EM with one eyebrow raised and begins to laugh in EM's face loudly and sarcastically. She calmly says, "He stole my wife's property without her permission. Teach him some manners, or I am a state-certified teacher and can give you some great resources." Can I take this moment to say that this is totally why I married the woman. This throws EM into a fit of rage, and just as she goes to blow up, security enters. EM yells that I shouldn't be allowed to rent the scooter as I am just lazy and don't want to walk around, and her son was just trying to be friendly. Security guards see through her charade after hearing both sides of the story and escort her and EK out. This is not the first, only, or last time this type of thing occurred. These stories are just as endless as the stupidity. I won't lie, I thought the wife was going to hit the Karen with the cane. But oh well, at least it ended better than expected, and that nasty person got what she deserved. That was all the r/entitled parents on Reddit Storytime for today. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments and hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Also, if you have any similar stories you would like to share, don't be shy and write them down. Till next time.